The third situation actually happened like last week. I was at the first Saturday, I think it's the Target's first Saturday at the Brooklyn Museum. So they have an event. Most of the performers were like black performers, and there was a particular performer I wanted to see. I think his name was Young Paris or whatever. So when I got there, I was mad late. Like, it was super packed. It was so many people. It was like mad black people, of course, looking cool and as good as we look. There were like other people. It was like the white people, the artsy white people that probably live in Williamsburg or the fancy part of Flatbush or whatever, and they're into arts and culture or whatever. So yeah, there were a lot of those. So as soon as I got there, I had to use the bathroom. So I told Rich, like, yo, wait for me, I gotta use the bathroom. So I went in the bathroom. There, it was just like the bathrooms were full, the stalls. So it was me and another black girl waiting. She was in front of me. So a lady came out the bathroom stall. So she went and she said that stall stinks. So I was like, all right, come back and wait for the next one. So I didn't have to pee that bad. But anyways, yeah. So another lady came out and I was like, oh, look, there's a stall. So as she's walking to the stall, there's two sides of the bathroom. I guess there's two entryways or whatever. I don't know how. I think from, if you know the Brooklyn Museum and you know the bathroom, then you know exactly how I'm talking about in the women's room, how it is. So this white lady came out from nowhere from the other side and was walking into the stall that the girl was waiting for. And the girl was like, you were online? And she was looking at her like, yeah, like I was online. And she was like, oh, she's like, I didn't see you because there was a line over here. She was like, just next time, like, make sure you're visible online or whatever. And I think she said something to her and she slammed the stall door in her face. So the girl got riled up and they were like going back and like it was like little, first it was like little words going back and forth. So I'm like, it's probably gonna die down later, or whoever is the bigger person, the argument would stop. So a lady came out of a stall, she got another bathroom and I got a bathroom. So while I'm using the bathroom, I hear the lady say something nigger, or she probably said you effing nigger. So I was like, I was peeing at the moment, so my pee paused because I was just shocked, like, are you serious right now? I'm like, we just got into 2016, like, you people really still use that word as a dagger? Like, you're such a child that you have to bring that word out to feel like you're belittling someone. You're not belittling a black person, you're just proving them right about how racist America, or including the world, still is. So you're just a statistic. That's how I feel about white people saying that to a black person to get them upset. You're a child. But anyways, moving along, she said the n-word. So the girl got riled. I don't even know if she peed or not, but she was like, yo, she was like, don't be rude. She like, don't say that. She was like, what's wrong with you? You don't ever say that. And then she was like, oh, she's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? The girl was like, I will come out of here and mess you up. Like, what are you talking about? What I'm gonna? She was like, you're crazy because you're around a lot of niggers today. Like, you see how many people is out there. She's like, is niggers performing? Is niggers out there? Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, she was like, I'll come out the stall, whatever. She's like, come out the stall, I will mess you up. Like, and that whole time I'm just like, what the heck? So when the girl came out, and I was finished a little bit after her, I came out the bathroom and I heard the girl telling other people in the bathroom, like, oh, this like white lady said the n-word. And one girl was like, oh, the lady left the bathroom. So I don't even know if she used it or not, or she just done that fast. But obviously she was all talk because she didn't wait for the girl at all. She didn't wait for nobody. So the black girl told her, another black girl told her the lady left. So she's there. So I'm washing my hands and I look for the girl. I'm like, where did the lady go? She was like, oh, someone said she left. Because she was like, but you heard her, right? And I was like, yeah, like that was crazy. Like, what the heck? Like, I don't get it. Like, that makes no sense. So again, in that situation, I didn't take affirmative action as a black person. I know, like, by now my black card probably should be taken away, but it's just me personally. I don't like confrontation. I don't like wasting my breath on people that I don't feel like is going to really absorb the importance of what I'm trying to say. So like with that situation, I was just like, the girl had it though. I was like, yo, I mean, it would be even more like, it would have penetrated more if all of us was like ganging up on her verbally. and telling her how disrespectful the word is or whatever. But so anyways, I came out the bathroom, I told Rich what happened. He's like, yo, what? He's like, where the lady at? I was like, I don't know. But I showed him, I don't know what the lady looked like, but I showed him the girl that it happened with, and yeah, she was like pissed. I was pissed too. I was just like, I didn't even want to stay to see the performance anymore surrounded by those people. Like, I was like, let's just walk around the museum, even though I already saw everything in that museum like the week before. But I was like, let's just walk around. Like, don't feel like being surrounded by these fake white people. Like, I feel like the feeling I got there is the feeling that I got at Afropunk. Like, I feel like we were at a zoo and they're just observing and soaking in like how we live and how we celebrate and stuff, and they're gonna be like, oh, later down be like, oh, we started this or whatever, or try to switch it and turn to something else. That's exactly how I felt at Afropunk Fest, and that's exactly how Americans treated when they enslaved the black people and the Filipinos. They were looking, they did had a human zoo, like they had black people in a zoo and was like showing the white people like, oh, we're teaching them how to read and all this junk, and it pissed me off. So it just brought me back to that. So I'm making this video because from now on, whenever I'm faced with a situation like that or any racism towards any black person, not even only black people, but like in any other race, like I am definitely gonna say something, because what I have to say is important, how I feel is important, regardless if you soak it in or not. At least I'm letting you know and warning you as a human